But yeah, I'm not gonna waste 20 hours of my life for a palette swap. All right, but that is all the news for today, except we have an Indie World Showcase. I haven't watched this yet. There's a lot of games I'm very interested in here, so I'm gonna type Nintedies. So we're gonna do a Nintedies, and we'll do a let's watch of this, and then we will jump into some stories after that. Jumpy, hey Jumpy, how you doing? Scott here. Was there any Blizzard updates? There was a few, Jumpy. A few people have been let go. We have a few, some more outcry about it, and it seems like Blizzard Activision still are refusing to do anything. So that's kind of where we're at the moment. Give me a moment, chat. I'm just gonna go grab ourselves a Let's Watch title. Let's watch Nintendo. Alright, let's check out the Nintendies. Chat, you ready? Chat, you have to put your hands up if you're ready. Hands in the air like you just don't care. Alright, let's do it. Let's jump on in. Actually, let's jump out of the news section. Let's go full screen. Oh, snap. Oh, who did this? Chat, how did this happen? What? Hang on. Alright, we might have to clean up here. Something's happened here. There's a lot of crap on screen. What? This isn't at all what I think that we should be. This is not how you enjoy, like, a Nintendies. Chat, why have you done this, chat? Chat, what have you done? All right, let's rock and roll.
Theme.
Hey Ellie, welcome on in. Excited seeing your reaction. There's a lot of ones that I saw that were pretty like cool. That I really wanted to see what the trailers are. Oh, thank you for the water, Tante. Kind of needed it after the water, after the news.
And I'm Tyler. We're here to take you through another great selection of indie games coming to Nintendo Switch.
No matter what type of games you're into.
Is it hot tub time already? I mean,
Then off we
I
go.
feel like we did our hot tub, but then we didn't do any more hot tub. I think we're done with hot tub, are we, chat? Sound low? You want it up louder? You actually want the sound up for this because this is Bum Rush. Bum Rush? But this might look like a game you guys may have played before. It's not. I certainly can't get enough of it. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
All right.
We're actually getting gameplay of Bomb Rush. Hell yeah.
Future.
Naganuma is fucking back. Jet Set 5, Jet Set 2, really. Jet Set 3, Jet Set 1.5 into 2.
Additional playable characters and make use of
But it looks, it's more Jet Set, and it's the right team to do it.
Becoming an all-city king.
Oh shit, hang on. Oh, what? You can just grind.
Backed by beats
with your
from a
boots.
wide range of musical talent, you'll grind.
So if you guys don't know, this is the team that made Lethal League, and they already worked with Naganuma, and its music is killer. And this looks super fun.
Reclaim the streets when Bomb Rush
Hot time tub already.
arrives as a time
More hot tub? You guys want more hot tub?
Nintendo Switch
You'll have to
next
pay for a
year.
hot tub. Hot tub doesn't come free. I've gotta like pay for that water somehow. Oh, we've seen this before. This is a very cute game that I'm wondering how big it is. There's a lot of these little almost like set piece diorama-esque games that I think are just charming as fuck. If you look at it, has great character designs. It definitely does. That's the other thing about it is it plays well, it sounds good, it has like fantastic designs. I think that team just were killer. They're very appropriate one to pick up the Jet Set idea. They have got the Jet Set composer. Yeah, Naganuma. Naganuma, a very weird guy. It has Here Comes Nico vibes. I thought so too, Tante. This is very cute though. I thought about maybe picking this up. There's quite a few photo mode games coming out. Photo modes are not really my thing, but they're very charming. So it's like maybe I pick up those ones. I don't know. Hot tub pay? Yeah, you guys got to pay me for the hot tub. I get to sit in it and you get to watch me be in it and get wrinkly. You guys like that wet cat look, right? Look at these two. Look how proud of these two of themselves. And then they're like, now we got to do an awkward intro.
Smile, Tyler.
Naganuma's Pog Twitter user. Naganuma's Twitter is just, it's cursed, Tante. Sometimes it's the weirdest thing. Sometimes it's the best thing. It's very strange. What have you linked? Don't scroll down.
Scandinavian countryside. Chat with quirky characters. Solve their problems by taking neat snaps with your camera.
Oh no.
And
Tante.
make your way through a relaxing landscape while listening to some totally chill beats.
I don't know what's come up in your feed, Tante, but mine's definitely not as cursed.
When Toem arrives this autumn.
What's this? A retro looking game? This is one of those retro games that doesn't look like a retro. It's like it evokes retro, but it's not retro. No game back then looked like this. It's very weird when you see this. It somehow looks like retro, but it doesn't. This almost looks like... This art style looks familiar. Wait, who is this? Mine's cropped off art. There's a lot. I saw a lot of cropped off art there, Tate. Oh, it's Loop Hero. Oh, I've never actually seen footage of Loop Hero. Who made that? Because that looks like... Hang on, who made Loop Hero?
Don't worry, Tyler. That's just how Loop Hero works. Instead of
Loop Hero is made by... It's Digital Devolver. It looks like publishing for digital.
Each mystical card you play forms part of a dangerous path that the hero...
Oh, it's Monster Train. It's the Monster Train team.
Place cards strategically to help and then do it all again.
The more loops you complete, the more cards you'll
Right, okay, so yeah, that still makes sense.
For the hero's future adventures.
That's another game that's also very like it looks retro, but it's not it evokes retro, but it's not retro. Like there's no games that really would have looked like that in the era. Cool as fuck artwork. It's good pixel art. I think good pixel art. I think the color palette might be a little bit too muted for my liking, but I think I do like the art. Oh, is this sunken? Oh, is this something else? I don't even know what Far Lone Sails is. Wait, this is sunken, isn't it? That kid looks different. Is this another Flooded City game? I feel like we've seen this before. Oh, it's this game. Different game. People are very much into post-apocalyptic water on big boat games, I've noticed of recent. A lot of raft travel, a lot of boat travel. People just want to take off to the sea. Fuck the land, we don't need it. Purge it. Take to the ocean. This definitely has an extremely drab vibe to it. It actually reminds me a little bit of it's a couple other games that kind of had that. Changing tones. So this is a good direct because it's just
co-founder and creative lead for Locomotive.
This direct is very like bam 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 bam, which is good. It is unfortunate where I do find that I need to skip the devs because I don't really like, because I'm wanting to talk and I don't really want to talk over the top of someone else.
In this stirring puzzle-solving adventure, you get to
footage is easy to just play and talk over.
And explore a vast flooded landscape, tackle mighty storms, and overcome conundrums as you embark on a voyage to find a new home.
Set in a beautifully realized post-apocalyptic world, it's an emotional, meditative journey that anyone can enjoy.
So, oh, it's a puzzle platformer. I didn't realize it was a puzzle platformer.
Or not.
So it's a story-driven puzzle platformer side-scroller. Huh.
coming to the Nintendo
Because
Switch
maybe they wanted to
system
see who lives
next
under the
year.
pineapple under the sea. I think you're right, Zeus. I think that's actually what a lot of people want to do. Necrobarista? Yeah, Necrobarista. Game made in Melbourne. This is a game I never played. Wait, did they just bring it? Wait. Hang on. Is Necrobarista set in Melbourne? You're the first to ask. I live in Collingwood. What the hell? Wait, hang on. Is it post-apocalyptic Melbourne? So Necrobarista is a pretty weird out there game. People are pretty in love with it. It's got quite a bit of a cult following. I would say that the art style is a bit fucking all over the shop, unfortunately. But I know the people that worked on it, like their previous games kind of had a similar look to it, but the way the video is set is very, very cool. Like a lot of the talking moments are very cool in this.
And satisfying. I bet
Amanda
it's
Video
got
is my
enough coffee to
husband?
wake the dead.
What?
Can I get a cup?
Sure, flavorsome storytelling and aromatic atmosphere go hand in hand.
Breaking the third wall. Yeah, this game
where the
very
dead
much
get
heavily
one
does.
last night to mingle with the living and discuss the finer points of life and death over a beverage or two.
Immerse yourself in
So we've had quite a few, like, I guess, visual novels that are like, it's really funny because there's quite a lot of visual novel-y games where it's like talking over, like someone being a barista, someone being like a bartender, someone being like they're operating a place where it's like they get different like customers coming in, which is interesting. I don't know what, like, the thing is, as a barista, they probably like get that sort of thing.
Some updates. Let's quickly catch up on several
Updates.
games we featured previously in Indie World that you can play today.
It's time to grow your own adventure. Become the guardian of the grove and explore a vibrant island to inspire its inhabitants. Fend off the invasive rot and rebuild your home.
So Garden Story's out, chat, or it's coming out.
Take on requests from
I actually want to play this game. It looks kind of cute as hell.
do everything you can to
It's
help
very
explore
Stardew-esque, but it's kind of just a bit more silly, cute.
story.
But yeah, it's another Harvest Moon like.
Later today.
But it's pretty freaking cute.
Don't just fight with a sword.
Wait.
One. In this
Oh, this is the okay. So this is the one that my friends were not like talking about how they don't quite know why people are going nuts about it. But
multiple combat
like I said, visual novels are in, and people really want to just make a lot of dating visual novels. But yeah,
capture the hearts of
your weapons are sentient in this game, and you can date them.
Cleaving its way onto Nintendo Switch later today.
So that's Boyfriend Dungeon. It
In
just
this
looks
prequel to the
pretty
original
standard to me,
Axiom
but
Verge, a new hero fights for her life, empowered by the same microscopic machines that gradually consume her humanity. With
so the thing is about that game that's funny. This feels really retro. This is one of those ones that feels like weirdly weird, old.
The origins of the Axiom Verge universe.
Oh, it's Axiom Verge. Oh, I've never played Axiom. I didn't realize it was a platformer. Oh. Boyfriend Dungeon has dead. Yeah, I think
Speaking of
I agree, Tante. That's what I looked at it and I saw, honestly. I think one of the things is, oh, hang on, what? Oh, this, oh, right, yes. This is really weird. It's Shovel Knight, but it's weird not Shovel Knight. So, I don't know if this is necessarily for me, but it reminds me of like, when there would be those weird games you get on the GBA, it very much has that vibe. It's kind of cute. Don't know if it's necessarily for me. It's kind of got is it kind of got Crypt of the Necrodancer sort of styles of movement and combat? Do you have to use rhythm, or is it just that's the movement of it? So, with the
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. We are thrilled.
do you know what's funny about her face? I saw her. There is a famous YouTuber I watch that she immediately evoked that, and I thought that was her for a moment. I was weirded out by it.
Switch Can you believe
so,
it's been 7 years since Daimono first arrived on the scene?
what was I gonna say?
After that first appearance, we've been hard at work releasing.
With ones that like Boyfriend Dungeon, there's a lot of sort of visual novel-y sort of ones that are like propping up in the West, because I feel like that we don't have enough, I guess, there's a lot of dating sims for guys for girls, but there's not a lot of for girls for guys. So I feel like they're starting to make, though any time that they've taken a chance in the West for that and they get big enough, they end up like doing decently well because people are thirsty for it. Like if you were to look at the idea of that in Japan, there's a shit ton of it. Japan love husbandos, and we really don't have as much in the West. And I think that they're starting to break some of that mold, and it's getting there.
And grab keys, potions, and treasure.
This looks very like GBA. Like this is one of those things where it's like you can kind of tell where yeah, it is. Holy shit. Hang on. Wait, hang on. It's not Krypton the Necrodancer. It's it's whatchamacallit. It's Hellborn, the one where you the one where you capture the girls in a puzzle. People want their opportunity to collect husbandos. They do, Thermal. That's the thing. And I think Genshin has even proved that, to be honest. Like, I think that more of that's going to become more and more popular. More girl-focused dating sims are always good. I think so too. I think just, like, more versatile ones. Are you playing Genshin? Oh, I haven't picked it up again, Thermal. I've still got to find time for it. I got very distracted with Monster Hunter Stories. I do want to play the new region though, because it is very Japanese looking, so that's what I'm excited for. I watched someone play Hustle Cat Cafe and enjoyed that a lot. Yeah, the thing, I think that some games are just very, I guess, interesting. They can do interesting telling of, like, okay, so I'll put it this way. I've been watching Doctor Who recently, and well, a lot recently. And I'm up to the part where it transitions into Peter Capaldi. And my big problem is that I feel like you can tell when writers don't know how to do romance well, and they don't know how to write emotions very well. And it's just really cliche, terrible drama, and it's painful to watch. And I feel like there is an issue with that. Some Western visual novels unfortunately fall into that category. But when it's done well, some of that is it's just really engaging storytelling and character development, and it'd be nice to see more of that.
The world is yours to build.
That was a very like light-hearted city builder. That looks like just very, very soft game. I feel like that's the thing right now. Indie games are very soft. Alright, so this is the first time we're really getting more footage. Look at this. So, a tactics version of Metal Slug. It really looks like Metal Slug. I can't get over how much it's just Metal Slug. But, again, this is another one that looks like a GBA game. Like, this just screams GBA. If you guys didn't see, they actually put up like the art fillers up on Twitter for these cut-ins and stuff. There's so much really good art related to this game that I adore, because I love Metal Slug. So it's like the idea that we might get Metal Slug back in some form or another, I'm just kind of happy about. And this actually genuinely looks really fun. But yeah, we were just talking about, during the news, we were talking about .mu, the team that were making that other game we were talking about, which was Windjammers 2 and Streets of Rage. Here we go. Here they are. They're working on another title, and it looks really good again. So this team is really just killing it, honestly. Have you seen much of Ooblets? I keep wanting to play Ooblets, Tante, but I haven't played it. They recently added Metal Slug's explosion mod to Isaac. Oh my god, that's a good one, Tante. I like that a lot, because I like the explosion effects in Metal Slug. Rocket launcher? It should have been a classic Metal Slug, to be honest. Well, the thing is, they did the HD recollection storm for... But the thing is, SNK is in a funny space still. They're trying their best, but they still are not landing. So SNK, unfortunately, are trying to push King of Fighters, but I don't think that King of Fighters will work with the way it is currently. But I think Metal Slug will always live in people's hearts, but it's going to be hard to make it sell really well. We're just not in that era anymore. Wait, is that a turkey? Metal Slug's very weird. I wasn't paying attention too much what was on screen, but those games are very weird. More classic style SNK, not like a remaster. But the thing is, like I said, SNK is, they're trying to figure themselves out. They can't just keep re-releasing the same stuff. It doesn't sell. They've already proved that, so yeah. They'll figure themselves out at some point.
Check it out.
Wait, what's this? I saw Tetris Effect in the background. Oh, it's Tetris Effect.
Played Tetris, but Tetris Effect Connected is something different.
Why is it really small? Hang on, why are the blocks like really far away?
To another plane of enlightenment.
So I never played Tetris Effect, but everyone who loves Tetris tells me that this is one of the best experiences you can have.
Or online, or play connected mode.
That's just how Tetris Effect is? Oh, really? Oh, okay. The character portraits have slightly horny vibes. They always did, Tante. They always did. Metal Slug has always been slightly horny.
Since it's on the Nintendo Switch system, you can take
finally getting a Steam release soon? Oh, really? You can zoom in and out the camera? I don't like it, it's so zoomed out. It makes me feel like I'm playing a game like really far away from my face. The focus is on the background. I know it's to let you zone out, but
that's not all. There are even more indie
default zoom is odd. It's really weird.
Take a look.
What's this? Oh, it's Astroneer. Wait, isn't Astroneer out? No, it said 2022. Another little spacey game. 100 days, so it's another, oh, okay, wait. Wait, is this a wine-making game? The wine-making sim. Man, people, there's just a game for everything. This is the one that is really, like, I think people should check out. Slime Rancher is very good. If you guys have not played Slime Rancher, I'm curious how it'll run on the Switch. Lumberjack, which is just very silly looking and kind of cute, and I might pick up. It looks really fun. What's this? Curious Expedition. Don't think I've seen that one before. Very weird looking. Very hand-drawn. Gang Beasts, this is the one that people were quite annoyed about, because Gang Beasts, you know about with the weird space Gang Beasts set? It's kind of odd it just suddenly appearing again, but that game will probably do well, honestly, on the Switch. It's a good pick for the Switch as long as it doesn't, like, die. Like, it might have bad frame rates, who knows. You should bring this up, what you should bring up is that Art of Rally port coming to Switch. Art of Rally. Hopefully I haven't missed any ones, because I think there was some that were revealed that weren't in this Indie Direct as well. What is this? Another retro-y game. It's a shooter? Shooter. Eastwood. Huh. So that must be first reveal for that game, because
it's nearly time to head eastward.
Oh, what the fuck? That's a Chucklefish game.
As a timed console
what?
Exclusive, September 16th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, what? I didn't realize that. Hang on. So, is that what he's been working on?
Today's indie world. There are so many diverse indie games to be found on Nintendo Switch.
I really need to yeah, you really need to commit to Slime Rancher. You do need to spend time with it.
Development and publishing partners around the world.
Huh.
As always, a big thank you to everyone in the indie community.
Hot take. I can't wait to move from the 16-bit to move more into the PSX and N64 nostalgia. I really do agree, Storm. I'm really do agree. I love my pixel art, and I like that GBA pixel art is now like spending more time with. And it's one of those things where I think that they could probably... We can do nice, terrible N64 or PlayStation era graphics now, and I want more of that, honestly. I think there's a few games that have come out that have done it pretty well, but low poly. I mean, the fact that we've got like footage from Jet Set like a Jet Set Radio like that's captured that era as well, I think it's fun. More PS1 jank games would be great. Hells yeah, I'd love that. 16 and 32-bit have a lot of untapped potential. I think that pixel art is really good, but you have to figure out what you're doing with it. I think there's a lot of them that they just want to do pixel art for the sake of it, unfortunately. It's easier for small companies to work with, but they're starting to look the same. I agree, Storm. I think it's a bit of an issue where we're entering a realm where there's a lot of sameness. I think that's the problem with the indie scene, unfortunately. Really, really, really hard. I'd like to see another DK country art and style game. That's a lot of effort, Tante. I think that would be really good, but it's hard to do because you're making 3D models and you're basically making all the animations, and then you have to bake them out and then make sure that they are vectorized. Not vectorized, pixelized. And I think that's a bit time consuming, but yeah. I think that was a pretty good direct. I think there was a lot of good games in there. That's a lot of good stuff for people. I feel like there's a lot of things that people will probably overlook, but genuinely there's a lot of games that I think that just were really fun in there. I'm not going to stop talking about that game. God, Storm. You have to watch out for your indie becoming your style rather than becoming the game it is. Yes, I agree, Thermal. I think it's figuring out what you want to do as an art style, and it's easy to practice a lot of stuff, but trying to evolve it or figure out what art style is appropriate for a game rather than it being like your style, I think can be a tough thing as well. I don't know. It's tough out there. I mean, if you want to talk about indies, like my big thing is go to itch.io and just look at all the different art styles that are out there. And some of them easier than others, some of them harder than others, and some of them just are like, don't match the game. And that's the unfortunate truth. There's a whole heap of games that's like, it's not polished enough because it's too hard work, or if it has a lot of polish, but it just looks mediocre because of it, because it just hits that same art style as everyone else. The fact that the art style doesn't match the game that you're playing, so then it's really distracting. It's tough. It's tough out there being an indie. Like, 100%. And always mad respect. Whenever you see, the fact is, you're seeing indie games on presentation by Nintendo. I still think that this is possibly the most important part of the industry, is indies that get recognized by AAA companies and then they get promoted. I think the indie section, a part of E3, a part of Gamescom, a part of Japan Games, like it's any of that stuff is crazy important in my opinion. But like, they're not for everyone. Indie games a lot of the time aren't for everyone. A lot of them are specific niches, and that's the point of them, is it's a flex on making a specific niche because they're trying to fill the gaps, to figure out who they are and how they want to make something. Or they just want to make something because that's their passion. They really like it. Like, there's a fucking game about making an island where you can, like, farm grapes to make wine. Like, who's that for? I don't know. Not me, but someone out there must want it because someone made it. So, like, as much as this stuff might not sell, it might be the starting point for someone. It might be a way for someone to express themselves. It's just mad important. Doom was models, statues made into sprites too. That's true, Tante, as well. It's hard work. There's a lot of design decisions around art aesthetics that it's just tough to pick that style sometimes. Pixel art isn't just simple. I think a lot of people have this idea that pixel art is easy, and pixel art done well is very hard and takes a lot of time and effort. I can't stress that enough. The Necrodancer guys making the spin-off. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that was very strange, Tante. I think that was super cool. Will you be live for much longer? Yeah, so we've just done the news, Tante, so I'm going to jump into, well, it depends if Bear's gotten back to me. I don't think Bear has. Bear hasn't gotten back to me and he's not online, so we're probably going to go do stories too. So, I think that's where we're at now. Indies have gotten a huge spotlight in the last 5 years. It's great to see smaller companies get a shot, but a lot of the popular indies are too samey. I think that, well, the thing is, Storm, it's funny about Digital Devolver. I kind of have a problem with that in a sense, because they are very much, they have a tone. This is the games they publish, and if you were to tell me what the actual studio name was, not Digital Devolver. If you were to tell me who the actual creators of the game, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't know. And I think that's a problem. But the fact is that they're successful despite that is still good. But yeah, you know. I've been waiting for wanting a game for this like this for fucking ages. I love watching lots of videos of this. Joma on Power Wash Simulator. What the fuck is Power Wash Simulator? Wait, is Power Wash... Oh my god, hang on. Wait, I think I remember this game, Tante. Now, can I watch this without, like... Can I watch this without, like, getting someone else's just footage and them talking over it? So, oh, it's this game. If you're not seeing this game, this is literally just... It's just cleaning. It's a game for satisfactory reasons. You're gonna lurk? No problem, Zeus. Thanks for hanging out. I don't even know what Digital Devolver is. Is it a game studio or publisher? They're a bit of both. They were a dev first, and then they became a publisher, and now they just publish a shitload of stuff. I don't even know what ones are specifically made by them in-house now, but I mainly know Dodge Roll, but I discovered them through Devolver. Yeah, so that's the thing. I think that a lot of people have found them that way. But yeah. This is an extremely satisfying game, by the way, Tante. Do you know what's funny about watching this is, this to me is so much more interesting than, what is it, House Repossessor or whatever? The one where you get a house and then you have to clean the house to resell it. I think just doing this, I think just a dude just high pressure water hosing his way through life. Very cool. But yeah, I think that's where we will finish up with the news for today. And for watching the Let's Watch, the Nintedies, House Flipper. That's the one, Noia. Hey, Noia. But we will go and do a bit of stories now. But before that, I might take a quick break. Yeah. I need to have a bit more food. I'm kind of hungry. One of my workmates have been pogging out Lawnmower Sim. God, yeah, of course they are. That's the thing. That's where I talked about, like, there are games, Tante, that are designed specifically for niches. They're designed to fill someone's niche in some way. Not just... The creator is making it because they want that filled in the industry, and they know that there probably is someone that gives a shit about that too. Like, never underestimate, like, the ability for people who play video games to think about, like, wish I could play a game that is just this. And some people don't even know that they're looking for this thing, and they'll stumble upon it just because they're in the right, like, area of looking for things. People are a bit more open-minded and stuff. You gonna go shopping? No problem, man. Used to see simulator games as a massive joke shitpost, but a lot of them these days... Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Tante. I think... a lot of them were. A lot of them kind of were, and that meme made it grow. But then you have, like... I think Goat Simulator is a good example where it's like, that was a weird meme game, but it was a legitimate game at the same time. Like, it doesn't... Some people are going for the cash grab, but some people are actually trying to do something interesting and special. Fergus scratches the sacrifice children for war and cry about it, which I've had for years. Oh my god, Storm. Goat Sim is bad? You don't like Goat Sim? I like Goat Sim. I think that, like... The thing is, I kind of get why people probably don't like it because of the meminess, but I played it way later after that kind of died off, and it had just a crazy amount of content, which was bonkers to me. Oh my god, Tate. Not Tate. Lol, you can't just enter like that. Anyway. Might have to look back into it. It's... I think if you don't like the humor, Tante, it's a rough going. There's a lot of humor I just sort of glossed over. But visuals... These visuals are very... The visuals in Goat Sim of what a weird scenario you can make can be pretty funny. If you just ignore all like the written stuff and you just enjoy this dumb shit that's on screen, it can be very funny. You finally got GU today. Oh shit, Lolly. I was thinking about playing GU today, but we're gonna do stories, and then we'll play GU tomorrow. So if you want to do some GU, maybe we might have to do a low rank hub tomorrow just to help some people out. Because I know quite a few people are playing GU for the first time, so that might be good. But like I said, I am going to take a quick break. Wait, is this... Hang on, Tante, did this game just come out? I just noticed it's 25 on number 25 on trending for gaming. Who is this? Smithy. Is it number on trending? Is this trending because... I don't know. I assume this game is trending, but you know, whatever. I don't know if this video necessarily is because it's on 500,000. It doesn't seem insane. But anyway, I'm a Quickly BRB, and we'll be back with stories too. Hope you guys enjoyed the news and some Nintendies. But yeah, it's fairly new. Okay, all right, that makes sense. Okay, well, I'm gonna BRB, and I'll be back.